You are listening to the WISECRACKER Podcast.
I think Future should do the Joker soundtrack.
Is the Joker wall-to-wall musical?
Walking through Gotham in this bitch pussy. Fucking Harley Quinn in her pussy.
Fucking clown pussy.
Thomas Wayne dead in this pussy. That's what they do in this song.
They rhyme pussy with pussy.
I think it's just like a thing they do a lot. They're moving away from the N-word. The N-word. And they've moved on to the P-word. Pussy. That's what I did with those Taylor Swift lyrics. You sent some of the worst Taylor Swift lyrics
I saw the Taylor Swift lyrics and I thought they were fake. Because every time I see a graphic with a quote online, I'm like, that's fake. But turns out these were actual lyrics that came from the wordsmith herself, Taylor Swift.
Let's see. Yeah, the one we would pick a decade we wished we could live in instead of this. I'd say the 1830s, but without all the racists. Mm-hmm. Taylor, I've got news for you. There's probably more there's more people now in the world than 1830, so there's probably more racists now.
Interesting. Yeah, that's probably true.
Like there's less slave owners in America, not nationwide or
wage slavery.
Global.
Taylor's not ready for that conversation.
She's got to be slave to the beat. Her beats suck dick. Taylor's bad. No, but this is the bridge of that song. Truth there, spin bottles, pussy. Yeah, I'm gonna do Taylor Swift's song, but it's Future.
Time to be plussed up, like a sandwich of history.
Truth or dare, spin bottles, pussy. You know how to ball, no Aristotle, pussy. Brand new, full throttle, pussy. Touch me while your bros play Grand Theft Auto, pussy.
See, that's what it was missing.
Yeah, I like it better with the N-word. Truth, dare, spin bottles. You know how to ball, no Aristotle. Ooh, this could be Shaq. This could be a Shaq feature, like how he did that Meek Mill, Rick Ross.
Oh, you mean DJ Diesel?
Yeah, DJ Diesel. I know people that have seen DJ Diesel live. I know people that have experienced the greatest, just a force. It is fun.
That would be fun to see. Like the DJ being just a huge guy would be kind of cool.
Oh, I've got some beats I want to spin for you.
The DJ has to be big.
This one
They've
called
been putting Tiny Woman DJ.
This one's called LSU Make Me Rich.
Big man. Shaq.
My friend knew a DJ who was a stripper. He met her in Las Vegas.
DJing?
No, but that could be fun. Just spinning around while you're spinning the tracks.
Something. Maybe there's something there.
So dare spin bottles, pussy. I let Travis Kelce touch my pussy.
Yeah, I haven't actually checked out the Taylor album for myself. It was just looking into those lyrics that I thought people were being mean to our girl Taylor because
fuck her.
We support Taylor Swift on this podcast.
I like Ice Spice.
Do we?
They're friends.
Do we? I forget. Do we support Taylor Swift on this podcast?
She has to go. She has to be in front of 300,000 of her screaming, raging lunatic 14 to 44-year-old fans. And she has to be like, the only way we can save this great nation is to stand up and walk to the polls and vote for Donald John Trump. That's the only way she can win me back.
Yeah, I thought that lyric was fake too, but that was a real lyric.
Yeah, she's like, brand new full throttle, touch me while your boys play Grand Theft Auto and while you're on the chats. If there's one
she started
place
this
I
thing
could go,
called the Torturing Democrats Society.
Yeah. Fuck her, dude. Fuck everyone. Fuck everyone. I wish this was a rap. This would be really cool. I just saw a video of Kanye West. He posted it on a podcast, and he's just like, I made a new song, and he's just playing it, and the guy, the host, is just like, on our show, and everyone's like, shut the fuck up, we want to hear Kanye's song. But that's the whole thing. It's like, you can, if you're a podcast that has like rappers and like singers on, you can literally just there's that bald guy that like just like is famous.
Anthony
because,
Fantano.
Yeah, like, is that him?
Maybe.
The
There's a
music
lot
guy.
of bald guys these days.
He just like has made a career that is just, I'm going to play music and listen to it and be like, that wasn't good.
Here's how many
That
pitchforks I
was
give
good.
it.
Yeah. Just some fucking loser. Fuck him. Fuck him, dude. The Sixers are going to fucking win today.
Oh, yeah. Sixers Special Edition.
Fuck
Start of the
refs,
playoffs.
dude. Fuck
Oh.
them.
420 edition.
Everyone's going to be hot. Wait, who would be more? Probably the Knicks. Bunch of fucking stoners over there in
Maybe.
New York.
Yeah. Going to the exotic Zaza Emporiums.
Damn, we're at the garden. Except by garden, I mean the weed plant garden.
It's the herb garden, man.
Oh, we're at Madison Square. Weed.
Oh, I smoke so much weed, I need Chinese food with MSG in it. Not MSG, get it? It's the name of the building. But I got the munchies.
Oh, Jalen Brunson. If he knocks down these 2 free throws, they're gonna win game 1. But he's got the munchies.
What if his name was LeBong James? He's not on the Knicks.
No. But he could have been.
He could have been.
The Knicks, that was a video I saw today. The Knicks hired James Gandolfini and Edie Falco to make like the worst
Oh, yeah, to
video.
recruit LeBron.
Yeah, in 2010. This was like the last movie Gandolfini was in. And he watched the dailies. Like he watched.
So Sopranos
himself.
spoilers for any of our listeners who haven't seen all of the Sopranos. Take a
what
break.
happens-
But you pointed out that this event is canon.
Yeah, well, it cuts to black in the show on HBO, and then they go
Right.
online, digital only, and actually only to LeBron James for his eyes only. And it just opens up Tony Soprano's reading a newspaper, and it's just like, man, I'm so fucking glad we moved to New York. It's so much less stressful here. And he's like, yeah, Tony, is your friend LeBron moving to New York, Tone? And that's the whole thing. And they just like keep looking at the camera and winking, just like, he should move in at to the weed garden.
Tony using his
confirmed
local
that
government contacts. We're going to set up a school for the underprivileged with LeBron.
Yeah.
We get the money whether the test results stay the same or not.
We've got a great thing lined up. We sell jerseys where he's number 6. Everyone buys them. Then the next year he changes his number to 23. No one wants the outdated jersey, so they buy the 23. This is a good idea.
Don.
Them explaining jersey sales to Furio. Oh, that's fucking a genius, man.
Stupid a fucking game.
Yeah, so a shame that LeBron didn't go to the Knicks. That's always the thing.
been.
No one ever goes to the Knicks. It's like, oh, Kobe's going to go to the Knicks.
Well,
LeBron's going to the Knicks.
40-year-old Tracy McGrady.
Like when people are like,
40-year-old Penny Hardaway.
when people say
40-year-old
he's-
Dikembe Mutombo.
they're going to go to the Dodgers, they're going to go to the Lakers. They do. But when it's like, oh, they're going to, even the Yankees, like we're going to get Juan Soto. It's like, you probably will. No one wants to play for the fucking
Yeah,
Knicks in that
is it
shithole.
just James Dolan? I never got to see his band. His band used to record upstairs from the office I worked in. It was a recording studio. And sometimes I'd be in the elevator and James Dolan would be there.
Just going upstairs, be like, you couldn't fucking build a team around Carmelo Anthony to fucking win one playoff series? Anyway, I'm a Sixers fan. I was like yelling. If
there's a reason to hate.
Fuck him.
I think Knicks fans are the top fans who hate their team, actually. Like Cleveland Browns fans or like...
Yeah, they love their little
There's
fucking
people who
thing.
like to root for their bad team and complain, but I think the people who appreciate it the most are Knicks fans. They love hating the Knicks.
I don't know how you couldn't hate them. They suck. They've sucked dick my entire life. Did you see Turtle from Entourage came at Kelly Oubre?
No.
Yeah, Kelly Oubre was like, everyone from New York.
You mean of Fat Sal's fame?
Everyone in New
Your
York
shitty
is
flat
a fucking,
sandwiches suck.
This was Kelly Oubre of the 76ers, famous for not being allowed to ride bikes in his contract and then first week of the season, he gets in a bike accident, and then it's like, I got hit by a car, and it's like, you live in a fucking city. There's cameras everywhere. They see you just fell on your bike. But he was like just being interviewed, and I don't know what Kelly Oubre said. He was like, New York's a city full of Jews and Muslims. It's never going to work.
He quoted John Rocker.
Yeah, he's like, I would never play for the New York Knicks.
All these different people living together.
You ride the A train, you see some tranny with A's. And that was what Kelly Oubre said, which...
Yeah, I can't believe he said that.
I don't
Especially
like that.
since a guy playing sports said that and got in trouble.
Yeah.
You'd think he'd know better.
No, but Kelly Oubre was like, yeah, like Knicks fans are passionate. They're great fans. They're always there even when they're bad. The Knicks give celebrities $100,000 to sit in the front row. Like $100,000. No, he said they give them, they have to pay the celebrities. Like they'll give them these really expensive courtside seats and they don't pay attention. And then Turtle from Entourage is like, Phil, please. He literally said, please. Philly sports players, stop talking smack on the cities of New York fans. We are the best fans. Just some like fucking, like you're turtling right now.
Dude, you're being turtle.
You're being fucking turtle right now. Calm down. He was literally giving New York fans compliments and then being like, and then also these celebrities. It's like, does he think he's talking about Turtle as a celebrity?
Well, the Knicks have to pay Turtle $10,000 to show his face.
Like that's not. I don't think he was talking about you. I think he was talking about Ice Spice sitting courtside at MSG, where she's just like.
Imagine how many games the Knicks would lose if they looked over and Turtle wasn't sitting there supporting them.
Yeah, fucking Josh Hart, hands on his knees. It's game, it's game 83 of the season, first playoff game. They've been balling since October. He's starting to feel it. And then he looks over and Turtle's just sitting there. I was on a show that was popular for douchebags and retards 10 years ago.
Let's do it for Turtle.
I'm kind of looking like Turtle.
Victory! I think
we got to go to the Knicks game. We got to fly cross country to the Knicks game to prove Kelly Oubre wrong. I haven't watched enough Entourage. That show fucking sucks. If you like that show, you're a retard. That show sucks. You're
a hater today.
Fuck that show. They didn't even make a fucking episode to try to get LeBron to come to the Lakers. Maybe that's why
they didn't have to.
That's probably why he did. Because they didn't.
What did LA do? They always seem to.
They were like,
they had a secret.
You can come fuck kids here.
No, I'm thinking of.
Come to P. Diddy's
I'm thinking
house.
of Ohtani, where the Dodgers had a Kobe Bryant message from Beyond the Grave.
Oh, well, because that was the original one trying to get him to sign with the Dodgers.
Did they show him the same video twice?
Maybe.
Did they show him a video when he was first coming to America and then hope he forgot?
He's been through a lot. He's got a lot on his mind. He's got a new wife, probably browbeating him, probably being like, your betting is out of control. That's crazy. That whole thing is just over. The MLB's damage control is unbelievable. Like ever since steroids, like their damage control is fucking nuts. Like even just the fact
every
that
pitcher was cheating. Apparently, you don't hear about that anymore.
No, every pitcher was cheating. The
Astros were doing
the
whatever
dynasty
was
of the
going on
Astros cheated to get one of their World Series. Like
the juiced baseballs.
Yeah, literally they were using baseballs that were like rubber balls just flying around. Like people were hitting 530-foot home runs in like, low sea level stadiums.
Also, teams are cheating by importing all these foreigners.
Yeah, like you're just gonna have Cubans on your team. That's not fucking
cheating.
fair.
This is America's pastime.
I saw Don Rickles on in the mid 70s, and he's just on the Tonight Show, and he's just like, yeah, and every Dodgers player is Mexican, and the crowd's like, ooh. That was the only time I've ever seen him be like, what? Am I wrong? Like the roast comic just having to be like, no, but there's truth in that. It's like, maybe that's why it's not funny.
I'll actually stand by this one. Surprisingly, not that many Mexican major league players.
I don't know why that is. It's a popular sport.
The world may never know.
The Heat have that one Mexican basketball player.
Is he Mexican?
I think so.
Pablo
God, I
Sanchez, I want to say.
Well, the Magic have Pablo Ranchero, or is it Banchero?
I think it's Ranchero.
Pablo Corona Ranchero music. Yeah, I don't know. But we got the games on.
Oh, we can talk about. We tested Boeing 787s twice so that you don't have to. We put our lives on the line.
We flew back to Philly
to see what the big deal was.
And what is that? Oh, is that you doing that?
Can you hear that?
Yeah. I didn't know if that was like. It sounded like water dripping.
These are heavy jeans. They make us slap. We got the animals here.
Flew home in a 787. Great. I mean, a little bit bumpy coming down, but I think it's just because
they were having water problems though.
Yeah, they didn't have
before
any
the
water
plane
on the
took
plane.
off. There was no water. I was also the last person on the airplane running through the airport with a minute left.
Yeah, tell that story. You OJ'd it
to the airport. Yeah. Well, I had just found out the news that O.J. Simpson had passed away.
Mm-hmm.
So I was a little distraught. Then I was at a terminal I'd never been to before, and all the employees were telling me I was at the wrong terminal. Turns out they just didn't know what they were talking about, even though they work at the airport. But I got through security, didn't have enough time to put my shoes or belt on, so I ran to our gate with no shoes on through the airport, just like O.J. Simpson.
Mm-hmm.
And got to the plane with a minute to spare.
The juice was loose.
Got on the plane. Airport. Everything was good. Really could have used a glass of water. The plane did not have water.
I don't know why they said that. They did have water.
Well, they got it switched back on or something.
Okay. But I was talking up Boeing the whole time. When we were home, I was like, you don't like Boeing? Fuck!
They had the cool tint windows, too.
Yeah, the ones that don't have the blind. Because I hate when people put the blind down. It's so fucking selfish. It's like you're flying 40,000 feet in the air at 400 miles per hour, and people are like, it's too bright.
Yeah, I want to see shit.
Like, fuck you. Fuck you. if you're in a window seat and you put the blind down, unless it's like early morning. If it's like a 5 a.m. flight and it's like everyone's trying to sleep. But the put even that, I'm like, I want to look out.
Perfect though.
Some people have to look out because they get scared and need to see. When
it was like the plane was wearing sunglasses.
Yeah, Boeing did a fucking good job on the tinted windows that just have a button and they like tint. But they did a bad job on the engines and the plane.
Everyone put the windows at different tints.
Yeah, and then
it'd be like a rainbow.
Yeah, there's a cool little rainbow, and we like.
Yeah,
that.
but then sometimes the engines are broken.
Yeah,
because
fucking engines weren't working.
Yeah,
total engine failure. They had to land.
Plane.
They had to land the bird in a field. We got in a really bad plane accident.
They had to land the plane in the Pentagon.
Ooh, Mac. That was a missile. Planes don't normally have wings, right? I don't work at Boeing or Airbus, but planes normally have wings.
I was just thinking about that Pennsylvania one too, but we don't need to get into that.
No, usually
instead we'll get into our personal experiences that we know about what happened.
I like to show up to like a car crash where like someone got T-boned at like high speeds, and then when you get there, it's just kind of like a couple pieces of metal, and you're like, well, where'd the car go? And they're just like, well, it hit so hard that
where's the car?
It's just gone. You know when you drop something, when you drop like a glass and it shatters across the floor. I
never drop a glass.
And there's like glass everywhere. Mm-hmm. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna drop a piece of glass and it shatters all over the floor, and you're like, well, it hit the ground. Of course, it's gonna disappear. Actually, they do have those UFO. I was listening to Tucker Carlson on Rogan, and if you want to shoot on over,
I thought you were kidding about that too.
No,
that was.
If you want to shoot on over to that podcast, that's fine.
Yeah, take a break from this. Go learn something.
Tucker was just talking about. He's like, these aliens, they're interdimensional spiritual beings.
Oh no,
what's going on? Why are these interdimensional spiritual beings not, interfering with Biden's military?
Why are they telling my wife to tell me to quit Zen? It's ridiculous.
Was pretty sick though. Hearing the Tuck be off the fucking leashes of the mainstream media,
completely untucked.
him just being like, He literally said we should nuke the data centers.
Whoa.
Because he was like, data centers, data mining. Everyone's like, oh, they're going to have all your data and AI is going to figure you out and we're going to be slaves. And it's like, well, then let's preemptively nuke the data centers. And
the
then,
N-word. You're not supposed to say nuke the data
I
centers.
kind of like throwing nuke around.
Nuke the data centers?
Nuclear bomb.
Like with a cloth?
We should nuclear bomb Russia. we should activate a submarine and shoot a nuclear bomb at Gaza.
Let's get back to the planes.
Yes.
On the way back to LA, we board a plane in Philly, pulls away from the gate. Turns out the engines won't turn on.
Yeah.
And they got to totally reset the system.
Takes an hour for them to figure that out. We go back into
the plane won't move to where it needs to be pushed by like a little tugboat or whatever.
The pilot was
back
like,
to the gate.
Someone fucked up. Hey, guys, I'm supposed to tell you that the engine's not working, but the truth is I'm just still fucked up. I need another hour and a half in the tarmac to sober up a little bit. I'm not making it 2,500 miles.
Ladies and gentlemen, I should be sober in about 20 minutes and another cup of coffee here.
This is your captain speaking. I'm going to drink a big glass of water and take a shit. Should be out of here in about 15, 20 minutes. That's a lie.
I just took a fistful of Advil. We should be looking to end this headache in about 20 minutes.
I don't know why I lied back there about the 20 to 25 minutes. It's going to be 4.5 hours. I've got to lay down in a bed.
My wife hid this in. I just don't have the energy to fly the plane today.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ladies and gentlemen.
He literally said, I'm not flying this plane
Yeah, he said
today.
the engine. He said...
They push us back to the gate. The mechanics get on. They do all their mechanicking.
I am not flying this plane.
They reset the thing. We pull back out of the gate. Exact same thing happens. Yeah, and then the
that is a fun
pilot's
thing
like,
for the pilot.
I'm not taking off on this.
Like the pilot throwing the plane under the bus, the plane under the plane. It is funny because it's like he can just be like, listen, you can't be mad at me. This thing, like, you want me to fucking kill us all? I'll take off.
Yeah, I appreciate him not.
Yeah, vibes were honestly
off in a
high
broken
once we
plane.
all got off the plane after sitting in it for 3 hours and not leaving the gate.
That's the first time that's ever happened to me, though, where they're like, this plane is broken. We're going to take you off of it and find you a different plane.
Well, it's just for the future. Things are getting better, Mac.
Mm-hmm.
Biden fucking sucks. Like, Boeing sucks.
him.
Fuck him, dude. I fucking hate the president.
Did you see that speech he gave recently where he's like, and you go to small towns and they got the signs and they say F Biden.
Yeah.
And kids are giving me the middle finger.
Seven
that happens all the
year-olds.
time.
7-year-olds running up to me. They're calling me an Irish N-word. they're calling they're come on, man. No, I'm serious.
They say, why don't you
They
get
walk
back
up to
on the
me.
paddy wagon, man?
Yeah. Little corn pop, he walks up to me, he says, listen, you McCatholic, you're not my president, you never will be. Come on.
7-year-old kids. And how much older was Ashley when you took the shower with her, man?
They said you gotta get out of the shower when there's a kid there, man. Come on. I never thought in a million
I'm not joking.
Never thought in a million years I'd have a man come up to me and he says, I'm perfectly stable of mind and I'm gonna kill you with a hammer, man. Come on. I'm in rural Scranton, PA. I'm in Scranton, PA, and every
I
single
grew up here in the coal mine.
there's not a single you go to a small town in rural Delaware, man. There's 200 people.
7-year-olds. They got their guns drawn, pointed at me.
All
The president.
200 people say I'm gonna kill the president. Man, come on. What then? They're there, and then they're trying to. They hate me. Everyone hates me. What's up with that? I'm just trying to.
You think you'd take that opportunity to clap, man? Come on.
Kamala Harris keeps trying to poison
You
my
sleep?
morning.
They're going to make it look like I slipped in the shower, man. Kamala's trying to kill me.
Remember when his dog tried to kill him?
Yeah, his dog.
Yeah.
No, that was Kamala.
He stepped on the dog's tail getting out of the shower, and the dog like bit him.
Yeah, we never really got the full story on that.
They've put down like 6 dogs in the Biden White House.
Yeah,
Say what you want about
people
Trump.
say that the Biden clones that they keep cloning Biden. They're definitely cloning the dogs. Those dogs have to keep
The Biden
being
mill.
destroyed.
I want to adopt a Biden. I don't feel comfortable going to the Biden mills.
Yeah. What else happened with the plane? We finally got on
they
the plane.
fucking like we're on the tarmac for 3 hours. Gay Trevor Wallace, the flight attendant, is just like, the plane's pretty empty. Like I go up to talk to you. It's hour 3.
Yeah, I was
sitting
stoked
there
because I had my own row.
I came back over and he's like, please be seated. Like the seatbelt sign is on. And I was like, I'll tell you what's not on. No, I said, yes, sir. Yes, gay sir.
Sir, yes, sir.
But when, we finally are like really, really like we're out of the gate for the second time. And it's like, we're going to pull back into the gate and deboard. It took an hour since that announcement. And they start coming around with like the worst cookies in the world. Like
Yeah,
the
not
British,
quite a biscuit, not quite a cookie.
Oh, dog shit, man. They're like meant to be dipped in coffee and you only have a warm Dr. Pepper. And they're just coming around like, and the fucking, this stewardess, Stewart, is coming around just like, cookie? Cookie? Each person's like, say it different. Say something, don't. Like, that was the first time I was mad.
That's their training. They're supposed to say it that way.
Would you like a cookie?
It's
like, I'm going to get in at 3 a.m. I don't want a cookie. I want to fucking fly
We had to
this
watch
broken
the
bird.
same safety video 4 times, too. Because
Yeah.
every time you back away from the gate, the training safety video
And those safety
comes
videos
on.
suck because in the videos, they have these big, nice office chairs that they sit in. And it's like, we used to be a country.
They mock you.
We used to be a proper fucking country where you would basically be sitting in like a lazy boy recliner in your flight. And like on the way there, I was sitting next to a guy that was about my size. And I was just like, this is going to fucking suck for you. You're in the middle seat. Like, I'm sorry. And
Luckily,
it
I was
sucked
sitting next
the
to
whole
his
time.
tiny fiance.
I love the thing on planes when big guys are just like, you're in like hour 5 and it's just like, you're leaning on the tray table, like your face is pressed against the touchscreen, just like
That would be my preferred way to be in the plane, I think.
forward.
Yeah, face forward into the seat in front of me. The
I would
problem
like
is you
to
don't
do
really know that person.
like the hamstring, machine at the gym where you're like down on it like the bat pod, and you're like that, and your legs are in the back. That would be my ideal
Yeah, like
flight
a
because my
laying
hips
flight.
get like even just doing this, sitting here. As you can see, I'm pillowed up. Dude, holy shit! It's like I don't like sitting down.
Yeah,
I would rather put the weight here. I would honestly stand up. There was that thing. There were like stand up flights before COVID where they were like floating the idea of being like, yeah, you can stand up on it and you're like holding a rail.
strap hanging.
Yeah, it was like a
that
Spirit
real?
Airlines thing.
I feel like that must be
It didn't happen, but
not real.
I would pay for that.
I'd
I would
do it.
rather stand up.
Big open plane, no seats.
Yeah, just jam us in
The
there like
airlines-
sardines.
The airline gets an empty plane, and then they're the ones that decide how many tiny seats they're going to cram into it.
Yeah, I've heard that.
So what if it was just a bunch of beanbag chairs?
What if it was just
What if it was just chill? What if it was?
vibe?
What if it was like the MSG of the sky, man? Weed airport.
I'm
airline.
on a waterbed.
I'm high.
Just sitting
in
on a
plane.
waterbed with gay Trevor Wallace. Cookie? Yes, please. Oh, fuck. This is like the best cookie I've ever had. I'm so high on this plane. No, being high on a plane is a nightmare. Have you ever done that?
Yeah, it can be.
I did it
mean,
once
the-
because I was having like really, like I was just having like a bad time. And I was with people the night before and it was just like gave me an edible for the plane and I took it and I was like my neck couldn't work.
I
My
think
head
it-
was so heavy and I was in the middle seat and I was just like, this made it so much worse and time was slow.
Yeah, I think it makes the flight longer.
Yeah. Weed's junk. Weed is so gay. Beer is awesome. Beer and heroin are awesome. And cigarettes. Vape, weed.
And
Do you have the vape?
somewhere.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
I was just talking to someone about how awesome it would have been back in the day. Hop down to the Five and Dime, pick up some heroin and cocaine.
And morphine.
Yeah, where you could just, I guess, buy that stuff in a store.
Yeah.
I can get ammunition. I can get morphine.
People have like a romantic idea of like good coke, like early 80s, late 70s LA, where it's like everyone's driving, white Ferraris with the roof down, and everyone's getting socked fake tits.
Miami
Coke is
Vice.
good. No one has AIDS. Lakers rock. And then, but I fantasize about like early 1940s LA, where it's like everyone's fucking playing jazz and doing morphine.
Half the people are still like actual cowboys too.
Yeah, that's LA. Like pre 1960.
LA pre sewer systems.
Yeah. Where the beaches reek. LA before the liberals took over and made it livable. You got to give it up to the liberals. It flipped. The parties flipped.
When did they build the LA River? Do you have any idea?
Yes, I do. So there was why? I'm glad you asked. This just feels like a talk show because I'm an expert
like one of those projects where it's like, let's fuck this up.
There was a flood in the because the LA River used to be just a river where there'd be like California brown bears and salmon and and white people with blonde hair and blue eyes. And then the Mexicans came.
Oh my
gosh.
I knew it.
And the Mexicans came, and then they turned the Dodgers into the LA Dodgers. They were the Brooklyn, rye bread Dodgers. And then they fucking turned them into the taco Dodgers.
Yeah,
no, but
that makes sense.
Shout out Mexican Dodgers fans. They're like the coolest fucking people on the planet. Mexican Giants fans are bad. Mexican Dodgers fans.
They have to go back.
Have a place in my heart. Like legitimately, you go to a Dodgers game, you go to a Dyers game, and it's like
Dyers.
I'm home. They're eating the worst hot dog ever, and you're like, you're trying. Like they're trying to assimilate, and it's like I appreciate that.
You told me they changed the Dodger dog.
They're now Huffy. They're the same as Pinks now, I think. No, that might be the Angels.
I thought Huffy was a bike company.
What were we talking about? Oh, the LA River. It used to be a river. Like it used to just be a natural river. And then in like early 20th century, there was a really bad flood that killed like 100 people.
No.
And then LA City was like, we gotta be able to like have infrastructure to this. So what they did was they took this natural river that had like fish and like wildlife, and they just poured concrete on it so that there wouldn't be any more floods. And then we had a drought for 100 years. And we just have this fucking place for people to go.
Yeah, I love how they don't like
smoke fentanyl.
the water at all from that.
That's the big
that
thing.
Should be
is that before they started cloud seeding in LA, and now it rains every fucking day.
KTLA told me that was a conspiracy theory.
We were in like the worst drought for like, it's the worst drought in 300 years. And then 2 years in a row, it rains 5 days a week. And, but before that, it's like, the LA River always has water flowing through it, and they just let it dump into the ocean.
Is that the dog?
Was that a laugh? But yeah, that's why they built the LA River. It's because the flood. There was a really bad flood, I guess.
Nice. Well, you got to dump cement on everything.
But isn't that
you
what the liberals do?
You got to take the most naturally beautiful place I've ever seen and dump cement on everything.
If you had to guess, like that, I think that might have happened in like the 30s or the 20s. Do you think the liberals did that, or the right? I'd say back then that was probably the right.
It's probably the liberals.
Liberals were pretty. I think liberals had a good fucking run. Like I do think
it's over now.
It's done. Oh my god, it's done. Like liberals were probably the ones where it's like it's hard to breathe in this city. I mean, I'm talking about LA. I don't know about anything else. Where they're like it's hard to breathe. We should like not have the cars purposely be coal burning.
No.
And like so that's a good move. And they're like let's clean up the beaches, whatever. But now like liberals are like let's have it's shitty with the craziest people in the world living outside of your house.
Yeah,
Libs
I
are
heard
fucked up, dude.
some girl I kind of know just got attacked on the street.
We should make this a fear-mongering podcast. Women are being attacked in the streets of LA by
Don't send your
homeless
daughters here.
men. No. Send them to Pepperdine.
But that is
fucking
a funny one where it seems like it's gotten to the point where no matter who you're talking to, they're like, yeah, we got to round these people up. Like I have like,
like in 2020, during COVID, people were like, no, let them ruin the park. Let them fucking shit in our garbage cans. And now I think people are just like, all right, we got to kill them. We have to kill these fucking people.
Yeah, I had
because I volunteered. I went to volunteer early COVID at a homeless shelter because I was like, well, I can either be nothing or I can be part of the solution. And then they were like, do you have all your vaccines? And I said, no, I don't. And this was like vaccines I should have, not even just the
It was like
actually,
listeners, take out your decoder rings
remember
now.
the decoder? We really should have gone through of actually.
Set your decoder ring to C1.
And yeah, people have turned on the homeless. They don't like them. The unhoused. The bums.
Get the
Fuck
most.
them. Get a fucking house, you fucking dumbass. I'm fine with a tent, but like put it in nature or some shit.
Yeah, true. If you were living in the middle of like a park, I'd actually be pro you. It's the part where you're living in the middle of the sidewalk that I walk by.
Yeah. I don't want to see them, you know?
As long as the problem is pushed all the way to the furthest edges of society and I don't have to see it, it's not a problem anymore.
It's these white
My room
ass
is
honky
clean.
homeless.
I pushed all the clothing under my bed.
I think racist people that have a bad idea of LA would be shocked to come here and be like, why? I'm not going to do a Southern accent. I'm going to do a New York accent. I'm going to do Turtle. Why are all the homeless look like me?
See the homeless? They're what?
Yeah.
There's bums all over the city, sir. Well, of course there's bums all over the city.
It's
oh, you don't
Los
get it.
Angeles.
They're white. They're what?
Colonel, you don't get it. They're whites. All people can be disenfranchised by the system.
And drugs are fun. And so is sleeping in a tent.
Yeah, baby girl picked me up from the airport, and as we were driving back on Lincoln, this guy was just like running towards our car at a stoplight, and I was like, roll the fucking window, like she rolled the windows up, locked the doors, and then he wasn't running towards us, but he was running at us, like in our direction, and the car, he just like didn't register there was a car there, and it was like midnight. I was like, that was genuinely like scary. Of like, oh, it's World War Z. World War
Here
LA.
he comes.
Have they made a zombie movie that takes place in LA? And the Hollywood sign's kind of
Cheech
fucked
and
up.
Chong. Oh, because they're so high for 420. That they're like zombies.
What if we made a zombie movie? Okay. And it takes place in Los Angeles. Interesting.
LAX.
And here's the LAZ. The sign gets all fucked up and it's LAZ instead of LAX.
Oh, it's World War Z. The
LA
Z for zombie.
zombie.
I just put that together, man.
And I'm loving this. I'm David Zaslav. I'm loving this.
Or
okay.
does the Z stand for Zaslav?
Zaslav.
World War Zelensky.
So here it is the Hollywood sign is fucked up.
Oh, whoa, that would be weird.
The Hollywood sign's all fucked. And there's
like for the first 40 years of its existence, it's just going to be dilapidated.
And the opening shot is of the Santa Monica Pier, and people are jumping off because they're running away from zombies. Whoa.
Can the zombies swim?
Everyone's running around.
Surfer zombies. They're on a surfboard.
They gotta get back to slow zombies. Slow zombies are much scarier to me.
Yeah,
when they're running fast, I'm like, that could be any threat that I'm dealing with today. A slow,
it's more menacing, especially if like the whole world is zombies. Then it's like, oh, I can get away from this one, but there's going to be another one behind me.
It's much more. Also,
you got to just constantly be like shifting.
Why would zombies be able to run? They're
most living people with healthy bodies,
Yeah.
according to that commercial, can't even walk. Why would a dead body be able to run?
Yeah, like your diabetes socks restrict you. So that you
NBA
can't
players
run.
are running out of their knees.
Yeah.
Like, why would...
Why would a person that's been dead for like 2.5 years?
Yeah, it really
be like-
doesn't make any sense.
Also, why are zombies
Why is this dead person able to run?
able to come out of the ground? Like, you got to be fucking strong.
Yeah, how do they
to be able to
bust out of the
dig?
box?
Yeah.
That's why they have more zombies in New Orleans, because they don't bury them underground.
Oh, they
just
all do
gotta
tombs?
open the door.
Was that because of the flooding?
Yeah,
Because they get... Wasn't that a thing during Katrina? There was like a bunch
think
of
they'll get-
bodies and caskets floating around.
probably.
I feel like I remember that. And George Bush had to personally like take them out of and then throw them in the trash.
You have to personally throw all the dead bodies in the trash.
George Bush hates dead people.
Back when we liked Kanye West.
I did have a thought. This is non sequitur. A non sequitur. But RFK picked his running mate, some liberal. No, someone I didn't care. I wanted him to pick like The Rock or like
It's
OJ.
that lady.
It's just some girl.
Yeah, too bad he can't pick OJ.
It's some like tech girl. He picked a girl.
It doesn't matter because he's got to be Trump's vice president.
Yeah, are you allowed to do that? I thought they used
What's
to announce
is
vice
he running as a
president after.
Democrat? What's going on?
No, he's independent.
He's just running independent.
I thought that it used to be like you run, and then if you lose, the president can be like, "All right, I got you. You can come on in." Because who's more qualified to be the vice president? Some fucking homophobic asshole from Indiana that should be lynched in the Capitol building by his former supporters, or the guy who
Not
almost
Damon.
became the president. Like, it should be the runner-up.
Yeah, maybe.
Like, if
I
you're
feel
in a
like it
fantasy
used to
football
be
league
that
and you win,
more.
the second place gets the $200. Like,
Now I feel like they
back.
do a thing where they are trying to balance the person out a little bit.
Yeah, well, because they have to. They're like, oh, this guy's so fucking white.
Like when
He's gotta have
Obama
an
had to
Indian
pick
black girl,
Biden because
Yeah.
they needed like a translucent racist from almost the South.
and then Trump they had to
And
have a
then-
fucking Q-tip
Yeah, because
man.
Trump was so vital and full of life that they had to find a guy who looks like a piece of chalk.
And then with Bush, they had to have. He's such a fun alcoholic personality. They had to have
The serious,
a
down to
boring
business,
fucking,
war profiteer.
I run a company and I fire people and I'm gonna be the president, but I'm gonna be the vice president.
And then Joe Biden had to pick Kamala because she was the most qualified. But it does seem like they do a thing now where they're just like trying to balance the
Yeah.
ticket.
Oh, but so that's what is gonna happen now. Trump's gonna pick Tim Scott as his vice president, who's a black senator from somewhere. I don't know.
One of the Carolinas, possibly.
Yeah, and I said it would be funny that if, because when Hillary was on the campaign trail, she would like go to Harlem and be like, "Shit, I always have a bottle of hot sauce in my purse." It would be funny if Tim Scott,
always keep that thing on me.
Tim Scott goes to like Georgia, he goes to like Atlanta, and he's just like. Or no, I guess he wouldn't go there. He would go to a white place. Where's a white place? He goes to Rhode
Martha's
Island.
Vineyard.
Yeah, he goes to Massachusetts, and he's just like, I never leave the house without my mayo. Because people are like, I don't know about this guy. He's a black.
I'm hungry. Who else is hungry for a nice white bread sandwich with mayonnaise?
He has to convince the racist Trump people that he always has mayo on him. Like how Hillary, like imagine, man, if you vote for Hillary, you ain't black, man. Imagine literally showing up, and this is serious. If you
time to get real for a second. We've
if
been
you
doing a lot
vote,
of joking
fuck
around.
you. If you're voting for people other than Trump because it's fun, like it's fun to be like, I'm gonna vote for Trump. If you're like, I'm gonna vote for only the other ones because I want to make a change. It's like, dude, give me a break. If you vote for like all the other ones, like even voting for the president, if you're voting for Biden, it's like, I'm going to gamble. I'm going to bet on the Super Bowl. I have no interest in who wins, or maybe you do. I'm going to bet on the Super Bowl because it's fun. Everyone's doing it. It's like a big day. But if you're like doing like voting for like senators and shit is like betting on the coin toss to me. It's just fucking so boring. It does nothing.
Those are like prop bets.
People that vote in like the primaries too. Get a fucking life.
Yeah. Let the experts narrow it down to 2 people.
What else did I have? Oh, I did see a news segment about in LA golfers are pissed off because the Koreans are getting like there's like a whole business of Koreans booking, like they have black market like booking tee times. So like people can't get tee times in LA because Korean businessmen are just getting like Korean black market.
So it's just a third party to book tee times.
I was watching this in a Palm Springs mansion.
Couldn't anyone do that?
I was watching the news in a Palm Springs mansion, but apparently the Koreans have like a stranglehold on. And Koreans love golf. Shout out to Koreans. They love baseball. They love golf. They like comic books too. Every Korean immigrant I've ever met, they're like, I'll eat the Dodger dog. They do love golf.
And smoking cigarettes.
But that is an interesting thing that's happened in LA is that, and I say let them. They had such a hard time, during the fun LA 80s, 90s. Everyone's rioting.
Oh, yeah.
They had a tough time. Let them fucking get the tee times,
Yeah, let them golf. Yeah, shouldn't these...
They like lost their neighborhoods, right? We talk about like gentrifying. They got burned to the ground.
Well...
Allegedly. I have no idea. What do we have?
We keep stumbling on this serious stuff. I don't want to talk about anything serious.
No, sometimes things have to be serious, man. No. Got a beer in my hand. The Suns are getting spanked.
Let's relax. We're over 45 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna open this window. I'm just hot. It gets hot,
We covered the death of OJ. Speaking of the LA riots.
That's so loud. Whatever.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I hear it that much.
I think I'm done. I'm tired.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh, one more thing I want to say. Where are all the Boston markets these days?
They're closing.
They're all gone.
They're closing.
They're actually closing for real. The government has to step in. And this is going to be my serious political take.
Fuck them.
Whoever wins, Biden, Trump, RFK, other... I think the state needs to step in and we need to open the Boston markets.
No,
again.
the owner of the Boston market, he was like, we have to make it an inclusive. It can't just be racist Boston people. We're going to make it more inclusive.
Some
We're going to start serving kebabs.
Some restaurateur like Turtle needs to step in.
Yeah. Honestly, I can edit on this. Turtle from Entourage. Your sandwich shop, Fat Sal's, sucks. It fucking sucks. There's nothing Italian or East Coast about it. It's bullshit. Your sandwiches are $17 and they serve. Last time we were at Fat Sal's.
One of your drug addict employees did hook us up that one time, Turtle, so thank you.
Yeah, we literally went to the counter. I was like, this sandwich sucks. And the guy was like, yeah, don't come here. Here's a free sandwich. I was like, all right.
Don't come.
It sucks. Your show sucks. Your fucking basketball team sucks. The Knicks will never win a championship in my life. This team sucks dick. Julian Randle's your best fucking player.
They're Villanova.
They suck. It's so funny. I was in the elevator at the gym, and I was wearing a Phillies hat, and there was one guy like, oh, go Sixers. And then he's like, he's a Knicks fan. And the Knicks fan was like, we're going to make light work. It's like, you're going to get swept. The Knicks are going to get, the Sixers suck. They're going to lose in the next round. The Knicks are a fucking zero team. And everyone I know in New York is like, are you ready? Are you ready to be disappointed? It's like, we stole your fucking fat ass running back. He's going to suck, but you don't get him anymore.
The Mets. The only good thing they have now is their stupid, retarded City Connect
purple
jerseys. The Yankees haven't won anything since 8 years after 9/11. They got me then. They beat the Phillies then. But the Phillies suck.
Sorry,
They're the
you got
worst team
one. You
ever.
got
The
one.
Phillies are the worst team of all time. They've lost more games than any franchise ever. And so you beat us one time fucking 16 years ago? 15 years ago? New York sucks.
15 years ago.
It's got nothing going for it. The subway sucks.
People are being attacked on the streets.
It's a stupid fucking island.
Your mayor keeps comparing the city to weird third world countries.
Billy Joel doesn't even fucking perform at...
Billy Joel doesn't even fucking perform
He doesn't
there
even
anymore.
fucking do that shit anymore. Like
I don't care about Billy Joel. I
He
want to
stopped
see
taking
James
airplanes.
Dolan's
He
band.
started taking helicopters. He would always famously take helicopters because he lives way out of the city. Because anyone with a fucking brain in their head wouldn't live in New York City. Because I was underdeveloped when I lived there. I was under 25, and a male
Right, now
frontal
you're-
lobe doesn't get connected.
Your skull is fully hardened.
So I lived there. I literally was living there as a developmentally disabled man. Or
or so the welfare system thought.
place sucks. Your team sucks. The New York Knicks, literally the New York Knickerbockers, fucking, that's coded. That's racist coded for sure.
Yeah, careful with that name for how much longer.
Yes, the 1776ers. What's that? Oh, that's racist time. Oh, you mean the it's named after the
Yeah, if
country
I
that
could go back-
invented not having slavery?
If I could go back in time, I'd go to the 1776, but without the racists.
Yes. And so I would not have America be a thing. They probably weren't racist. Anyway. They probably were. Whatever.
We'll have to have an expert on to ask them.
If Joel Embiid has a
Thomas
ring on his
Jefferson,
finger
racist?
and he stands up on Broad Street on the Art Museum steps and says, "Fuck white people," I'll be like, whatever. He got me a ring. The founding fathers are like, let's keep slavery for a little bit. It'll be just too much to get rid of it. Whatever. They got us here. The founding fathers got us to the 1 yard line, and then it took the tyrant Lincoln to start a war of aggression against
True, very true.
the South. Mm-hmm. And that pushed it. That was
Then
the
years
first
of
push.
foreign meddling to create a global market.
Yeah. Shit. We should have never signed a deal with France. That was our death warrant.
We should go back and do it all the opposite. No, this ride only goes in one direction, baby, towards a Sixers championship. Let's make the hat correct this year. 3-time champs.
I turned it off. Fuck. I wanted to say something mean to the Knicks and then play a future song, but it would just get taken down on YouTube anyway. All right. Here's outside ASMR.
Idling fire truck.